Are you smelling something?
I'm smelling greatness in the room, Jenny Zagrino, because I'm sat next to you, as always, my beautiful co-host on
Thank you.
Show Me Your Feet.
Oh my God, I didn't introduce you in
You
the
didn't
last
know. It's all right.
one.
That's
Oh,
okay.
wow.
That's all right. You forget sometimes I exist, and that keeps me in check. That's how she does
Gotta
it.
keep
Treat
you
them
humble.
mean, keep them
Keep 'em
keen. Ladies and
humble.
gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Show Me Your Feet podcast with me, Jeff Leach, and this beautiful lady, Jenny Zagrino.
Hello. Hi.
Our guest today. We decided that one guest isn't enough.
Yeah.
We need three guests that together, if they sat on each other's shoulders and wore a trench coat, would equate to one full giant man. It's the Virzi Triplets, ladies and gents. Welcome, Virzi Triplets.
Thank you so much. I don't hate going out in public with you, but when you stand next to you,
Yeah, I'm
as a short
giant.
guy, it is. You're like, oh, you're getting no push.
You are
Okay.
short kings. You are
Yes.
short kings.
Yeah, we're surrounded by royalty right now. Three short kings. Come on.
If you listen to Caitlin Peluso, there's a lot of women out there. She talks about in her stand. There's a lot of women out there who love a short king.
Love a
They
short
prefer
king.
it over a tall knave.
I don't know if I believe that.
Usually more personality with a short guy, and you
More
know,
personality.
they're trying harder because we have to represent for the other short kings out there.
Yeah.
To give the other ones a chance.
Yeah.
Plus, also, you have fetishism on your side because you're triplets. So there's got to be some ladies out there who
there's
just
more,
like,
more men.
No.
I would say.
Yeah.
A lot of men.
I want to
Probably
be
a lot of
made
men who are like,
airtight. I want to be made
"Ooh."
airtight by three gents at the same time.
Yeah.
Now, the Virzi Triplets are here because actually this is a lovely full circle moment for us because the first time I was sat in the studio, Jenny, you don't know this, I'll tell you,
Yeah.
was on your show. You guys were hosting a show here, which I know you continue to do occasionally, this podcast. And I was a guest promoting my comedy special with Jeffy Z of Zen Studios. Big
Yep.
shout out to the Lion himself. What was his
Producer
name?
Jeff?
But producer Jeff, or what was it? What Caliban? What was the name of the lion from the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe? I decided that was your name anyway because you look like Caliban.
I don't read, so I don't know.
King Caliban the lion. Mufasa, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's nice to have you guys on because you're about to release your first comedy special as well.
Yes.
March 7th is the date.
Yes,
that's
March
set up
6th or
for?
7th. We haven't decided. It might be the midnight of either one of those days.
Okay.
Just get both.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
were consider dropping it on International Women's Day, but I think we're
Well,
gonna
great.
that's what we
Love
filmed.
it.
We filmed it on International Women's Day.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we were like, oh, it'd just be
Because
like,
you love women so much.
Yes.
we do.
Yes.
Well,
You're like, they need to hear us speak.
we're
Yes.
the biggest advocate of them. The first line in our special wasn't even us. It was some girl yelling, "Show us your boobs."
I love it.
We walked
So-
out and she just yelled, "Show us your boobs."
Yeah,
Nice.
that's women
Did you?
taking the power back.
Did you?
We did. Yeah,
Nice.
it's a really good clip. Well, it'll be the first clip we show.
Shirts off.
But
Shirts off for the ladies.
Sean, we did show. She said, "Show us your boobs," and
Yeah.
then Sean was actually wearing pasties that day.
Yes,
because we were filming, and
if you could see right now, you can see I got
Your
the
nips
headlights
are
on.
hard.
They are.
Okay.
we have pregnant
Yeah.
Dawson nipples.
Why are you
It
guys
is like
aroused right now?
78 degrees Fahrenheit in this
Yes.
studio, and you've
It's
still got
still-
erect
They're just,
nipples.
and he's still nipping. They're always going.
Yeah.
So
It's all
he
of
put
us.
on
Yeah.
pasties to cover the nips, and then he showed off the pasties he was
Yeah.
wearing. So it actually
Nice.
worked out perfectly.
Oh, okay.
So there's a little boylesque in your special as well.
Yeah.
A little bit less.
Did you just give a little shake at the end? That's how you get them
Do they
to
have
like
tassels?
rotate. You have to shake
No
your shoulders.
tassels.
Rhinestones?
No tassels. I will say that I had no idea because we're opened up to the whole world of pasties and there's
Yeah.
the cutlets, the actual I don't know. What
Sometimes you have like the X ones,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then you'll
these-
have like the
if you're
rhinestones.
feeling a little
Yeah.
ravey. Some girls do
Yeah.
Band-Aids.
Yeah.
I didn't like the Band-Aids because
No,
you
you
had to
see
rip
the
the hair
outline as
off.
well.
They have the
yeah.
flower petal ones, with the little flower petals.
I would have loved
That
that.
would've
I
been
didn't see
Yeah,
those.
you would have been so beautiful.
I've got a pair of black leather ones with tassels that I got given for a boyless routine maybe 20 years ago.
Okay.
Caviar parrot, yeah, and I've held on to them.
Yeah.
Anybody looked at you, they would believe that 100%.
Yeah.
That is all- you
100%.
definitely
It's
have
gonna be a
that.
family heirloom. You just
Yeah.
pass them down.
I'm wearing them on my balls right now.
Butt tassels are a thing?
Have you ever been to the box? You've been to the box, right? One of the box
Oh,
venues in
yes,
like either
in
New York
New
or
York.
in London.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so there was a guy who did
Yes.
like a routine and he has like tassels on his arse cheeks and he sort of
Yeah,
like
little butt
shakes them, but then he
tassels.
opens up his thing and then he makes his arsehole speak while he's got the. So
Ace Ventura. It's like a
yeah,
puppet show.
I was
Yeah.
considering going down that route and then I just thought comedy is easier.
It's
That might
more
be-
humiliating
Less
to be a
work.
comedian.
You
Less
would
work.
crush at that.
No, it takes a lot of coordination. I just don't have the time and the energy. So what's the special about then? Because you guys are obviously brothers or failed clones. Which is it?
Could be either or,
Both.
honestly.
Our parents haven't told us.
My parents would say both, probably.
Do you
Yeah.
know who the base one is? Who would be the base?
the base model.
I feel like I feel like I'm the standard model.
We've always tried figuring that out because like Alex came out first, so I don't think it was him because he was like right in the front, and then me and Sean,
me, and he just fucking pulled his way out, did he?
and then me and Sean he was middle, I was last, so like. If it I don't know which way we would have spawned, like forward or back.
I think it was the middle, and then you guys split off the other way. So I'm the original, and you guys.
Yeah.
He was the lightest baby,
and I was
the lightest.
I was 3 pounds when I was born.
You two came out black.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
correct.
Interesting.
Yeah.
We lost the melanin over time. It really was unfortunate because I liked the tan.
My dad was worried, but no, Sean was like 3.5 pounds, and Alex and I were 4. So.
Oh wow, greedy fuckers! Yeah,
I know.
And that dynamic is maintained throughout your. I love these guys. We go out for like Japanese barbecues together.
Yes.
But you two most definitely are scene stealers. And Sean's always like a little bit more just like.
It comes in phases. Like we had lunch today, and Sean had a date. And Sean always gives me shit on my dates.
Okay.
Like if they don't go well or whatever.
Do you always
you brought
attend
your
the dates
date
together?
No. We were just talking about it.
Oh, okay, I was
We were
like,
getting the recap
I was like,
of the
God,
I like that every time you go
triplets
out.
are so fucking weird.
Like, do your brothers
we
have to
kiss
come
our
every
mom
time?
and we take dates and then we all sleep together in the same bed.
Sardines, yeah.
Actually, they're in a round bed and their feet all touch in the middle.
Sucking on each other's toes. Yeah, it's like.
It's like a little heart, pretty much.
Yeah.
But no, he's giving me shit over a date, and then like he had a terrible date. Well, not a terrible date.
It wasn't.
I told you
It was
the
just
last one
like
I had,
it was just
I
one of
wonder-
those dates that you just go through, and it's like, okay, this
What's
is
a bad date?
Is
they've
the
had
woman
bad
who
dates.
vomited?
That was my bad
Mitchell.
That
Mitchell
was-
had a bad.
I had a date where 3 minutes into it, I picked her up, and then 2 minutes into the car ride, she just puked in my car. Unannounced.
In
out of
fairness,
nowhere.
he did pick her up from an RV park, so it's kind of like a
Oh.
But
justifiable.
they were glamping. They were glamping
Yes.
there. They rented. Their parents have an RV and they like to glamp, so they rented a spot in Malibu.
Okay, so they're
she was like-
glamping. So she was homeless.
Yes.
Possibly.
And you were like, sounds
And she was like, "I'm going to
good.
have the RV to myself." So I'm like, "Okay."
Oh, wow.
Want to come over and do some fentanyl?
We cooked right
Me
off
and
the carburetor.
Winnebago. Or
Now-
just, come on.
I don't know about you. If somebody puked in your car on a date, would you continue that date, or would you just be like, "Hey, you're not feeling well, bye"?
How hot are they?
That's a good question.
That's,
No, bad question.
That-
That
no, I
shows that
respect
you two are of the same
I
mindset.
respect it. Hey, anything can be forgiven, but it's like
yeah.
I'd
It
be
also
like,
depends on
you're
how you
clearly
react.
not well. Let me take you home. Maybe we do this another night.
That would have been the good answer. I did not give that.
He
What did
continued.
you
I
do?
wrote it.
I wrote it
Mitchell
out.
said, "Do your hands still work?"
You
That's what he
wrote
said.
it out. You just were like,
Well, because I was hungry, and we were going to get food, so I
but
wanted
she
to
just vomited. And then
She
you
did.
still were hungry?
Well, I guess
That looks
How
good.
much How much are we talking about? Like
so.
full
She
on?
tried to cover her mouth, right, and it just shot through the fingers. So like onto the window, and then I kept trying to like unlock the door, but I think I was accidentally locking it. I hit the wrong button.
Oh, that's even
Muscle
more
memory
horrifying
thing.
for her.
So
Muscle
so
memory.
it just like got into like the door, the side door of my car and everything.
vents.
So,
Yeah, no, I vomited in my own car before. I know what happens.
But in your car, that's okay.
Yeah.
In someone else's car, that's kind of
here was the
a whole
question.
different story.
So eventually I did end up Venmo requesting her for the car, like a car wash.
Yeah.
Right? I think. How much would you Venmo request for that car wash?
Probably if it's a dude,
You have a different tier basis.
100%. I'd be like $200.
What if it's a girl?
Wow.
If it's a girl, I would be like, I'm so sorry, you sweet, beautiful child angel. We're just two women in this together. We have to support one another.
Because
No, I'd probably still be doing $200.
200.
Give me
Yeah.
$200.
I did 30.
Which is
And they were
That's
they were
not
like
even the
that's very
outside
low.
of the car.
It was like the express
It
wash.
costs $100 or $150 for a detail.
I didn't
on
do the
inside
detail.
of
I didn't do the
so that's
detail.
I
what
would
do, yeah.
detail the
I
car.
should have detailed.
I would
did not.
detail, and then I would buy myself dinner for the expense.
Yeah.
yeah.
I had an ex-boyfriend this weekend give me $100
Oh,
for gambling, and I was like, I'm just keeping this 100 because I think you owe me money, just in general.
Yeah.
I love
For
that he just Venmoed it over to you.
No,
Just
he
like,
handed me cash.
even better.
Yeah, and he was like, go gamble with it, and I was like,
Why are you
No.
with your ex in person?
Vegas.
he
was in
came to
Vegas.
visit me.
Oh.
Yeah,
She was
nothing
doing a
happened.
show.
Nothing
Okay.
happened.
Show.
We were
Is
just
this the
having a
one I
good
know?
time. Yeah, we were just having a good time.
Okay.
came to gamble a little bit and gave
I'm
me
gonna
some
have to
money.
deal with this in a few months'
It's
time.
fine. Nothing's
Pick up the
happening.
pieces once again.
There's no pieces.
You
You
hurt,
guys-
you hurt her. I'll come for you.
You guys are on good terms, I'm assuming?
Yeah, we're on good terms.
Okay.
Yeah.
If
Giving
he's
$100.
giving him
Great
money,
terms.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's great
yeah,
terms.
keep giving me $100.
Yeah, that's fine.
None of my exes want to talk to me, so that's good news.
It's penance for the relationship. You know?
Pretty much.
It's like a severance package. You
Pretty
got.
much, yeah. I just every month give me $100.
Yeah, just $100 for the
Venmo me
trauma.
$100. Give me a free coffee.
Yeah.
And then tell me that, oh, you look really nice today, with that sadness in your eyes.
With
And
the
I'll be like,
regret
I
of breaking.
do look really nice today.
Speaking of regrets, you actually took that girl home, as far as I remember the story. You ended up, after her vomiting, you ended up back in that RV with
Yeah,
her.
So
now you don't deserve any money.
No.
She gave me a hand job afterwards,
Right.
which
Made her puke a
That's the
second
worst
time.
of all
No.
shots.
After they got clam chowder,
No,
that
no,
was her
she-
meal of choice.
so we went.
after
The only
she
spot
puked.
open was a seafood spot.
I think you were on a date with like a demon. Like I think you went on with like a spirit.
Was her head facing in the opposite direction from her
You went on
body?
a date with an alien who just figured out what a human form is.
You know, when she did throw up, her chin was up top and the face was on the bottom. It was kind of, now
The
that I
whole
think about
jaw.
it, yeah.
Yes.
You want to fuck me?
Yeah.
You want to fuck me?
You want a hand job? Yes. So I got fish and chips. She got clam chowder after just vomiting. Interesting choice, I think. So I
Soothes
figured.
the stomach, they say.
I guess so. I figured blowjob was off the.
You're probably happy she didn't give you a blowjob because she would have.
Well, she made.
She would chowder
The
all
good news
over
is
that
she
thing.
had everything in the RV, so she had like a toothbrush and mouthwash and everything. So she did all that, and then yeah, blowjob.
Have you no standards?
Listen, it was. I figured I was already. It was a third date,
Okay.
so I was already in for it, and it was
Oh,
already.
this was the third date.
It was a third date.
All right,
She
if it's
shit
at the
herself
third
on the
date, you
second
already
one.
know this. No. Okay, hold on. You already know this person a little bit, and so you're probably giving them more benefit
Well,
of the doubt.
it wasn't like she said she had a medical issue, and that's kind of why she vomited. But
Right,
usually
right.
she's like, it's
Pregnant. She's pregnant. From that first date, you know?
hence the hand job. Yeah, she want to get pregnant again.
No, he didn't get anything the first 2 days, so he was like, "Well, I've already put in this much effort. I might as well get an
No.
HJ."
Yeah.
I get it.
An HJ.
Well, and the other thing
Surely
that
are men to boys.
well, the other thing was it was we put on the TV just to like whatever.
Yeah.
And the new Squid Game was on. So I was getting this hand job, and every time I would open my eyes, it would just be like bloody Korean men just dying
man,
on
I
screen.
bet you
And I'm
were
like,
so hard.
I came immediately. It was. I discovered a new kink in my
This
life.
is what it must have been feeling like for my grandfather.
Yes, 100%.
Wow, it's so hot right now.
I just rewatched I just binged both seasons like 40 times.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And he was hard the whole time.
The whole time.
The whole time.
Ran out of tissues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was an interesting day. I haven't been on a date since. That was
Okay.
in end of December.
Yeah, you
so
need a break.
I'm due for one.
I think you need. No, I think you need.
We've
I
been
think you
talking
need.
about- we've been talking about
some
dating.
like. Well, yeah, Valentine's Day happened
yeah. Ooh.
because we're in.
It will have happened by the
We're
time
in the
we put this
future.
out.
Okay.
Yeah. But how would you celebrate Valentine's Day? You guys
Watching Squid Game.
on your own?
Jerking off,
Do a
watching
lot of-
Squid Games.
I think we're on like what 5 or 6 years in a row of not having Valentine's. So
Why don't you go and do would you ever go to like a singles event as the three of you? And I think that'd be
Yeah.
fucking hilarious. That'd be
Yeah.
kind of fun.
I think,
I
there
think
is one
there's
in
like
Los
I
Angeles.
think there's one where you could like pitch a friend or like
Yeah.
a family member.
Oh,
I think
I
we're-
saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do that and like make a PowerPoint and really just
It'll be hard to diversify.
we'll
between the
film
three
it
of us.
too. But
You
yeah, I
get
think
a,
it'll
you
be
get a
fun.
3-for-1.
Yeah, a little 3 for.
If you don't like the first one, just try the second one.
you swipe.
That's when the personality comes in. Like people have to
Yeah.
really get a sense of you.
Yeah.
Do you get because obviously the show's all about social media apps use. It's all about the algorithm. It's all about how the feeds is it controlling us or do we control our feed, etc. So we're going to look at some clips in a minute. But do you guys utilize social media within your dating life? Do you ever get connections through that? Do you ever get ladies slide into your DMs?
I'm trying to be better about that. I have a friend that's really good at that, where he's like, he doesn't give a shit about his social media, but he's like, you have
Jeff
to make.
Dye. No, he's got a good social media following,
does.
but are you
Well, I
literally
mean-
every time you have a story to tell me about a friend, it's literally Jeff Dye every time you've ever told me. You guys are a little bit in love with him, I can tell.
Jeff does
We love our
use the
Jeffs.
yeah, we do love
we
a
have-
whole
We
lot of
surround
Jeff.
ourselves with only 6'5" Jeffs. That's
Yes.
our.
Yeah.
That's what we do. We're going to each ride you guys and play chicken and see who's the best one.
Yeah. Oh, wow. This is a long game.
We live
Yes.
vicariously through
the
the
Jeffs.
tall Jeffs.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love
no,
it.
He
but-
does use the DMs very well.
But
Yeah.
what I was
Yeah,
gonna
he
say is
does.
my other buddy, he's like, I don't care about social media. He's like completely off the grid, not related at all.
Okay.
But he's like, I need to make my social media exciting so that women like who look at my story are like, oh, this guy's fun. I want to I want to be part of that.
Because you must do that. First time when you meet a new guy, you must immediately do a little deep dive. Let's go and see what the socials are saying.
A little lurking.
Let's go see if this guy's how many Joe Rogan posts he's liked.
Oh yeah,
It's a resume.
On my thing, it already says like if you like the Joe Rogan podcast,
Do-
we're not going on a date.
Right.
Do girls
Already.
track what guys like?
Yes,
Really?
100%.
Well, now they can.
Okay.
You can check and see what a person likes. Like when
Yeah.
you're watching a reel, it'll say at the top, "This is the reels your friends like," and it'll show you everything that they've liked.
And your
Right.
feed tells us a lot. Your
Yeah.
feed
Okay.
definitely tells us
Well-
enough. But this is okay. This is a thing that I've been talking about. Is like for guys, I feel like they're just like, oh, you know, we're not getting the same amount of matches, and it's like, you know, it's so hard for me to find somebody because all the top 10% are getting all the matches, da da da. And then it's like you guys forget that when we look at your profiles or we look at your stuff, we're actually like reading things and sussing
Yes.
out.
Yeah.
So we're paying a lot of
Some.
attention.
Some women.
Some, not all of them.
Some women are just trying to meet people in hotels for sex.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
But yeah, like then, and that usually is what disqualifies you guys. Is like we
Usually
will
it's my
like what
height.
you look. You know what? That's probably true, and I'm sorry.
That's
No,
definitely
it's-
that
true.
sucks.
At
I
least
hate
with
that.
online, I would say.
I'm a plus size girl. People don't swipe on me. So I get it. And I'm also an old bitch. But it's true. 38,
You're
they don't.
neither old nor big.
I would have never guessed 38.
I would not
And
have
also, I
guessed
keep
38.
telling you this, and I'm not going to let you do this today.
What?
There's going to be no shitting on yourself.
I love
I
myself.
refuse. Good.
Good.
I
and
love
you're
myself.
and you're sexy and you're beautiful and
Yeah,
like
no,
and
I
you,
know.
you're not old.
However,
and you're not
I
bitch.
will-
Can you not
I
do this in
will-
front of our guests? Okay, just.
I love you, and I want you to
but
love
it's,
yourself
but
in the
it's
same
true
way
though.
I
It's
do.
like yes, but we are good doing much more of a deep dive. So usually I think is that like we'll find you guys cute, and then we'll be like, oh, their profile is like, why can't I just find a normal gal? And we're
Yeah.
like, what? Scary.
Like
Bye.
they've only liked fresh and fit clips. That's
Trying to find. I'm a high value male. I gotta find.
Oh man, yeah. The dude's just like,
I'm high value. I live with my parents, though.
I'm tapping into my masculine, and I'm like,
What's that fucking
all right.
podcast where it's literally just two men just shouting at OnlyFans?
Fresh, fat.
Oh, is
It's
that
fresh.
what
Yeah,
it is?
fresh,
Fresh and Fit,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
the one, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the one. Yeah. Fucking. It
And they
keeps
just
trying
have
to. And it's
like-
not interested. I've clicked not interested on their clip
bad.
100
They still come
times,
up.
and it still fucking sends it to me.
Yeah.
They got banned from YouTube, I think.
Oh,
They
really?
did.
Yeah.
They did.
It's
They're
just
on
not.
Rumble
And
now.
then
We
they
subscribe
cried.
all their Rumbles.
Oh, good. I'm glad that they're getting work.
There's like, you're 100% right. Because, like, I don't know. We've been around guys our whole life. Like, we have
Yeah.
an older brother, too. All of our cousins are
Yeah.
pretty much guys. So, like, we aren't really in tune with, like, how much girls pick up on that.
Oh, we're like every second.
yes.
Yeah.
And we
you're
had-
out here being like, you throw up, whatever. I'm gonna get a hand job.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't, well, it was. It just happened.
There was an investment. He put an investment.
Seize the
No, no.
moment.
No, I was genuinely concerned. I was like genuinely
I'm sure you
because if
liked
it was
her.
a medical issue. I was like, I literally got T-shirts for the back of my car to wipe up the vomit.
You're gonna sacrifice
Oh
your
my
own
God, do you want me to
merch?
call 911 or do you want me to pull on my cock? What do you want me to do?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Both
Here.
have healing properties.
Yeah,
the only reason I was like a little like thing.
Pull out your cock and then call 911.
Yeah.
Let's make it really
Yeah.
dangerous.
For each nut, I dial a number. So
Yeah.
9 and then 1.
Yeah.
No, because she was like, the only reason I was like a little kind of like, there was like a little asterisk next to it. It's like, she got like trashed the night before. So I'm like, oh, maybe it was just a hangover.
Oh, she for
And
sure was.
You know what I
hungover.
mean? Like, so.
And fentanyl does do a
Yeah.
number too. Yeah.
Yeah. She was going through withdrawals on the date. I didn't know that. So,
Well, I was gonna say one time we had like a couple friends over
Yeah.
and it was like right when we got our apartment. So we're like, oh hey girls, like check out our rooms.
Yeah.
And like the one looked at my room and I have like the most basic room. But they're like, oh my God, like you have an alarm clock, you're responsible. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a fantasy football trophy on my
He's a
nightstand.
winner.
And they're like, oh my God, you're a winner. You have this trophy on there. And I'm
Yeah.
like, and they're just like, are you fucking kidding me? Like,
Oh,
the
they're-
alarm clock was a weird. She was like so fixated on the alarm clock.
Because it
I'm
was a
like,
Thomas the
Yeah.
Tank Engine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
if you go to a guy's apartment and he doesn't have art on the walls, that's a red flag. Where
I
you're
didn't
just
at the
like,
time,
Right
which
here,
was even
Alex.
weirder. Alex is not.
My room is a
Horrifying.
prison cell.
FHM
Horrifying.
calendar 2007 doesn't count. By the way. That's all.
Just like no art and then like a set of dumbbells. Just
Yeah.
like a single set
They're-
of
the
dumbbells.
dumbbells are under his bed.
I put him under the bed. I tuck them under the bed, otherwise they get in the way. I have a Kobe poster and then a Queen poster
Okay.
and a Rocky poster.
Can
and
I
that's
guess
you
what
go.
color your comforter is?
Yes.
It's
Guess
going to be dark gray or a black.
You nailed it. Yeah, it's great. With a match, but I do have a headboard. That's at least I have a headboard.
Okay. It's
a
That's
nice headboard.
great.
It is a nice headboard.
It's a
Okay.
nice
Like
part of his
really
room.
large
Yeah.
handprints on
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Super.
It's got all these shackles on it.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
It has a
I
ball
will say-
gag
It's,
on the
it's
bottom.
artisan.
He's got his strap and peg on the wall hanging up on the hook.
I will say our 3 rooms are very different.
Yes.
Yeah.
All completely.
Well, his is giant. He
Just
is,
wait,
Okay.
let's hear them. I want to.
So like mine has like what you were saying. It's like everything has its
Yeah.
place. I got a bookshelf with
do you
books.
have a
Oh my
scented
God.
candle in yours?
I do have a scented
does.
candle. I got
Fuck yeah.
art on the wall. It's
I
a
can
good
tell. It's
fucking
the
room.
top. It's the
Yeah.
top. It's the
Thank you.
top.
Yeah.
I can tell
Yeah,
he's a scented
what
candle.
is it? A
guy.
Henley?
And I get the
Henley.
and I get the
It's
least
a big
amount of
one like
pussy.
that.
So I'll say that too. That does matter.
I wonder why when you just leave it like that.
Sean has more of a
I
Let
can
Sean
describe,
speak
I
for
can,
himself.
I can
He's
describe
got
my
this.
room. Thank
Okay.
you.
Sean's
You,
room.
you feel very much like managery, like you're kind of maybe managing everybody.
He's our momager,
A little
yeah.
bit.
He's a great HR guy.
Okay, great.
Youngest,
Stable.
middle child,
Yeah.
oldest.
Got it. Okay.
Mine's the smallest of the group, but like
Yeah.
mine's like very. I have like a lot of fun artwork. I have like. We don't have overhead lighting, so I unfortunately have to do like the LED,
You got
like
the bisexual lighting.
the the frat lights, whatever.
Yeah.
So like, but I keep them at like a nice light blue, so it looks
Okay.
good. And then I have like a llama drinking
You have some
wine.
books on your shelf. You
I
got a
got
few books.
yeah, I have
yeah,
a
you got some
bookcase up
books,
there.
Yeah.
It's like on the top, so mine's not too bad.
How
Okay.
to beat your meat next to your brother's room without them hearing. Volume 3.
Chapter 2, add puke. Like,
And then what's yours
There's
like?
not
Just
much-
mirrors. Just
sterile.
loads of mirrors.
I don't even have
Sterile.
curtains. I have those plastic blinds that are the plastic shit, and then I have a
God.
nightstand.
I'll say I have blackout curtains
With
at least.
condoms
Oh
on
God,
it.
I mean,
Condoms,
an Amazon
and then,
nightstand.
and then Dan Blazarian's autobiography. So it's a really good,
And
I
some
like
of the
to-
pages are stuck together.
Yes, they're stuck together. I did just have a leak in my room, which is unfortunate. It started
shit.
leaking through the windowsill. So
and I
it's been-
wonder how long it was doing that before you did something.
No, I picked it up
Immediately.
immediately. It
Yeah, you
woke
want
me
to
up.
put that hand down a little bit more?
Sorry, it's just from my heart to the windowsill. It was crazy.
To be fair, our landlord does absolutely nothing. So
Our rent is
Okay.
very cheap, but the apartment building is.
Well, there's 3 of you. Of course it's cheap.
Yeah,
That is
helps
true.
too.
Yeah.
That helps
We should
too.
look for somewhere else, but it's like $2,700 a month for a 3-bedroom, 16.
And utilities
right?
included.
I've never been to your place, no.
Really?
Oh, why
Hey,
not came
come
over
on.
once?
Yeah,
Come
you
have a
never invite me
sleepover.
over.
Wait,
I
where
love
is it? Where's
Yeah.
the address?
Sherman Oaks,
Oh, okay.
right by the pavilions on Sherman Oaks.
Okay, everyone.
I'd love
you
to come
heard it.
over.
There you go.
That's okay.
Come by.
come on,
Fine.
come on. Help
Let's go
us
over for a
decorate.
bro day. Yeah. Actually, you could do. That's what you need to do. You need to get ladies, female friends, into your space and go like, "Hey, look, if I'm trying to make a first impression to a woman, it sounds like you're kind of on the right track, right?
Yeah.
But
There is
it'd
a
be like,
llama drinking wine.
It's very cute.
I think I
Female
have photos.
friends.
Okay.
of your home.
I don't
I
know.
have it
Maybe
on
I
my
should
because
try
I just
to
went through
get
and
some.
I just did all the art on my room.
Get some of your female friends come in and
his
give you
Mitchell-
an
no,
honest
Mitchell-
review.
Mitchell was initially like when we first moved in, like he had 2 girls do the painting, like the artwork. So
Yeah.
like
Didn't pay him
Yeah,
either.
but
He
No, I
paying
did.
for
I
it
did.
women
Pay him a
doesn't
dime.
equate them.
No,
like
yeah, it
was
helping
slavery.
you
it was
decorate.
exploitation, but still.
He promised him a
And
big
also
role.
your Tinder profiles. You ever had ladies update your Tinder or your
I
dating profile?
hate to say it. Alex, as much as he is as surface
You
level as
can't
you could
let
think,
him do it.
his Tinder profile is so technically sound, like
Hinge
it's
profile.
perfect.
Okay.
It has a puppy. It has him outdoors. It has him as with our family. Like it's every LA.
So he's the most dangerous.
yes,
Yes.
100%.
The most dangerous.
Yes,
The most likely to be uncovered as a predator.
Yeah,
in
he
that.
took
Yeah.
right after Ted Bundy and was
All
like, "This
right.
is how you make a profile,
I
right
wanna
here."
see.
Bosh.
Okay.
It's good. It's
I
got
hype
some
myself
for-
up by crying in the shower.
That's a
Okay,
good one.
immediately I'd be like, no.
That's a good one. That's all right.
He's like, oh look, I have a
Okay,
black
fun.
friend. I have one black friend.
This is fun. Again, though, because there's 3 of you, and
But I
I
la-
would
but
be
click on
a
it.
little
Oh,
confused.
that is a
I
weird
label.
picture.
I label all.
That's
of
I'm
a
on the
new
left.
one.
Got
That's
it.
a new
Okay.
one.
Okay,
I tried
right?
it out.
I'm being manipulated immediately.
The puppy.
Yes, the
yeah.
puppy.
Immediately
You
being
have to.
manipulated.
Are you a dog person because I don't own one?
Yes.
Okay, let's
I
debate
have one
this
as well.
topic. Does Lightning McQueen need car insurance or life insurance?
It's a good one.
Okay.
Who the fuck is Lightning McQueen?
From Cars.
He's
From
the car from
Cars.
Cars.
Yeah, I don't know. I
so
don't
you're
know
a
either.
child. Okay. Cool.
Okay. And my best blue steel is him fucking a pumpkin.
Wild.
That's one of the most liked pictures, actually. That
Don't
one does
hate
pretty
me
well.
if I make you ugly laugh. Okay.
Yeah, that's-
All right.
You know what? You really changed it.
Hold on.
It used to be so much better.
As
What'd
a
you do to
woman,
it?
No,
yeah,
it does
because
well.
you're good guys. Were like,
Here's
yeah,
what I
dude,
didn't
that's gonna be
I didn't
fucking
realize you
sick.
changed
I
so
think
much.
this is the biggest set of red flags I've ever seen. But you know what's sad, Jenny? And I think we're
works.
aligned in that this
Yeah.
is like, it says douchebag bro, sorry, in a lot of
A
ways.
little
At least
bit.
get the
here's the
personality
problem.
I'm giving.
I
That's-
bet it fucking cleans up.
Yes,
and
I
that's
do
the
well.
most annoying aspect
It
of
But here's
it.
the thing: you're both mature enough and wiser.
He's trying to say old.
You're older. You guys understand. You can see the technicalities in it. It's just like, I'm giving off a certain vibe, and that's exactly what it is.
Okay, here's I would add. So okay, are you liking the women you're matching with though?
I have to. No girl likes people on Instagram.
Okay, no, but I mean,
Hinge.
when you meet them, you like their personality. You think you're finding the right girl for you.
Alex hasn't been in a.
I think you're.
I don't know. You got real quiet
Hold
and
on.
weird.
I
Alex
think
hasn't
you're
been
unaware
in-
of who you're dealing with.
He has not been in a relationship like
I think Jeff is
actually
going
for
through my
10
messages.
years.
I was looking at the
Okay,
message
so then-
and
well,
I'm
then,
seeing
yeah,
that
that
there's only oh,
that
she's
makes
gorgeous,
sense.
the girl you're talking to right now.
Okay.
She's very cute.
Here's-
but
cute.
unfortunately that's the only message that's
Jenny.
actually
Well, no,
active
no,
right now.
what you have to understand.
I
Okay.
can tell you what Alex does. There's
Alex
6 of
is
them
a-
that girls haven't
It
responded
Okay.
to.
is
So
a,
it's,
Alex's. It's a flow chart. I'm not even kidding. It's 2 or 3 messages, and then
Okay.
he drops the copy and pasted format that he puts out, where it's like, "Hey, I'm just got out of something serious, but I'm not looking for
I
anything
changed it.
serious." So, you change it?
I let them know,
you
like, hey,
say?
I'm not looking for a relationship right now.
And you haven't been for 10 years.
Yes,
correct.
Did
But
ChatGPT write it for you?
Yes.
Never like it. But I at least tell them up front before I even meet them, like, hey, I'm not looking for that. If
Yeah.
you want something like that, great. But that's not what I'm looking for. So they know going into it,
I
like,
just want
Go
my
to field,
ego
then.
to be
no.
groomed a little.
Why don't you want to go to field?
I'm not that.
It's a little
crazy.
too.
That's too.
He's too vanilla. For
He's
that.
still vanilla.
No,
not
but there's
vanilla,
plenty of
but
people who just like I want
looking
like
for
I'm not looking for a relationship.
no
I just
strings
want.
and that's
attached.
totally fine.
Yeah.
I also
But-
think we're too clean cut for Fields.
I was gonna say I'm
No,
a
you're
little.
not.
I don't
Okay.
drink. I don't smoke. I
I'll
don't
show
do any
you
of
my
that.
field right now.
Download
All right.
it now. Ooh, Jimmy.
Well,
Yeah.
now
Dick
wait.
like that.
You saw my hinge. I have to see the field
Yeah.
now.
Come
My
on.
field.
only field.
Do
Okay.
they vomit?
Do they vomit? Okay.
Not in the first
Anybody
day.
into
Let's
puke
see.
play?
Wait till the third.
Like Jeff would
Well,
crush
you
on
don't
field.
have anything like risque.
Oh, I
on
do.
there,
You would,
right?
No,
yeah,
I
you
don't.
would destroy on field.
I did all right, but I also got
Also,
Jenny
too,
to
just
give
want
me
you guys to
feedback
know
on my
that my
profile.
skin is really crazy right now, and my skin's usually much nicer.
Okay.
I think your skin looks good.
No.
Yeah, so do
Look
I.
at you, Jenny. You're too hard on yourself.
Okay,
Yeah.
no,
Right?
I'm like I
Yeah.
had a lot of dairy this week.
Jenny, did I let you know I just got out of something, so I'm not looking for anything?
Well, I'm looking for love and to have a baby right fucking now. All right, so either give me your cum or get the fuck out of here.
You know you got
Unmatched.
Okay, I did.
He'll
I
tell
did
you
have
afterwards
This,
he's sterile.
I had this crazy because I'm ovulating. I had this crazy thought, so I slept with a dude this week.
Nice.
It was fun. It was a great like one night stand. I loved it. But then he left his condom in the shower, and there was a little voice in my brain that was like,
it.
"It's there."
In the shower.
Not in the shower, in the trash can.
Like
and
the
there was a
Lord of the
little
Rings.
voice that was like, "It's right there."
That's why you got to tie a knot.
Yeah,
every
it's got.
time.
It's,
could
also,
just-
it's got a limited shelf life. You know
could
that
just
that won't.
take it.
won't
I mean,
work,
he
right?
was just there. I could
I
have
just
done
got my
it.
sperm tested. I just did it.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
how is it?
yeah. Well, because
All
I'm
right,
40
okay.
and I was like, I don't know if I can have children. I want to double check. 20 million per milliliter. So I'm or
And
200
mine's
million, whatever the
currently hooked up
fucking.
to New York City.
They only
I haven't
basically
been
show
on
you
field,
if you're
so
like.
Is it good?
Yeah, so basically they show you the test that you get for home care. It has 2 options. Either you're below the threshold of like, either you're above the threshold of you're definitely going to be able to have a child. Like you
Yes.
have
Yeah.
beyond the amount that you need to be able, and I was there.
Nice.
Or
Yeah.
it's like under that, and then you have to go to a doctor to find out how many you have. So it was.
So
It was
you're
okay.
good. You're full of
You're
cum.
good.
Yeah,
I
I'm
actually
so
don't. I
full of
don't
cum.
like your first picture. I think
don't
you're-
like
I think
it?
you're-
Okay.
Wow,
I
there
think
we
you're.
go.
I think you're cuter than your first picture.
Okay.
It gives off too much of a.
I think your second picture is very cute.
Yeah.
Third picture is very cute.
I don't
Fourth
like your
picture's
first
a little
picture.
See, the thing is, all my photos right now are selfies, so I don't like that they're all
So, put a
selfies.
selfie
I
on
agree. I think the first one you're kind of being like,
All right, maybe I'll
putting in a
change it.
face.
Yeah.
I'll change it.
Look at this exchange. This is like a cultural
We're helping
exchange.
it out.
I love
ladies and
it.
gentlemen.
Got you.
Helping
Yeah, well,
also.
no, she's got to redesign yours because yours is a play-by-play
Well,
book
here's
of a
what I
fucking serial killer. But
But here's the thing.
Jenny-
So look. So then right now I have 83 likes, and then I
Yeah,
have
girls
all
have
these.
it. Girls have it so
girls have it
easy.
so
on-
easy.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Jenny-
a lot of them won't answer.
Jenny, I'm curious because
Yeah.
I've at least put photos of me or us doing stand up on there, and that usually is a no for a lot of girls.
I think, yeah, because I think
Yep.
male stand-ups are seen as being very emotionally.
yeah, there's like a
Immature.
negative.
Well,
stigma.
Bad.
Also, you have to understand from a girl's standpoint in LA, where it's like, how many guys put
Do stand-up,
artists,
do
comedian,
improv.
and like none of them do it.
Yeah.
If only we could have the emotional regulation of female comics. Completely unrelated. Did anyone see that clip that Natalie Cuomo just posted of her
Like yelling at the guy?
I felt bad. I felt bad because that's clearly like
There's something going on.
I
there.
had something like that happen where like I got heckled, and it was this one thing that I was like, "That's my spot,"
Oh,
and
like
it wrecked me.
What'd they say?
This woman, and everyone should stop, okay? But this very butch lesbian in the front, she didn't like me, and she was like, "You're fat," and I was like, "Oh, well, at least I'm not ugly." And she's like, "Doesn't matter, I still ain't fat," and I was like, and it just wrecked me. And this was 2015.
I was gonna say.
So it's
you're
a
not
different
fat.
person.
Yeah.
Now it would be very different. But this woman, she was like,
I
was
just
like,
think it's reps.
she
It's
could
just
fight me.
reps.
She could have killed
The
me.
minute you get angry, I'm not going to deny I've gotten angry. I watched the clip. Someone sent it to me and was like, "What the fuck? This is
Yeah.
crazy." And I know that all the comments have been turned off now. But I watched it and I had the same thought. I was like, it sucks that this happened because I don't
Yeah.
think she should have put it out.
No,
I think she
no.
thought it played very differently to how it was received, clearly, because then apparently a bunch of comics lit her
Yeah.
up, and now they're commenting on her fucking husband's posts, like which
so
is a shit
stupid.
thing to
Yeah.
do. Like, leave it. She's like,
And it's just like it's hard. It's hard enough for women already. That like people don't think we're funny, and then
sure.
it's like,
But also, I was watching it going, also, if you have the reps, if you have the material,
Yeah.
if you have the hours on stage, if you really are good at
Handling.
really,
Yeah.
you have to be like you lose as soon as you get angry. As soon as you get
It's
angry,
true.
you've lost
Which
as a
is also
comedian.
surprising because she's has her rep. She's had a really good,
she's good.
couple
She does
years,
her
so she's
shit.
been doing a lot of shows.
Yeah.
I haven't seen too much of her. So I
also
don't know much
the
about
end
her.
of the tour, you're
just like it.
tired.
Yes,
That is
100%.
I was gonna
That
say
is-
it was just it sucks because like it's one bad moment and like
Yeah.
any other time it'd be like just forgotten about, who cares.
Yeah.
But it's
In
like
fairness-
the only thing is like she posted it, so it's
She
like, all
posted it.
right,
Yeah.
feedback's gonna
But
come.
I mean, it sucks that it went so viral, but also at the same time, it's like, okay, well, now you might
posted
have
it.
people that are, well, I know, but like now you might have people that actually support her, other females, etc. Where
Yeah.
it's like, it sucks that they're talking to her husband or whatever. That's awful.
Yeah,
but,
yeah,
Yeah.
which is weird.
you know.
But she's got 1 million followers on Instagram, so I don't think she probably gives a
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
all right.
I mean,
And also,
speaking of clips,
who gives
Yeah.
a fuck? Yeah, tell us about your social media feed. So, how do you guys currently use social media apps? We're going to get into the clips. Are you doom scrollers, or do you try and limit your time?
Doom scrollers for sure.
I will.
Yeah.
A lot of time.
I'll go through waves where I'll try to limit it, but you get sucked back in.
And do you feel like the algorithm is trying to shape the way you view the world, or do you think you guys actively are involved in
No, it's.
shaping what it's
I
given to you?
think it's like.
Well, we saw your 2 clips that you tried to show us beforehand, which was mostly a woman with giant breasts.
But here's the thing: like, I don't like any of those videos, but like.
curated.
You do
You can
like
see.
them a little bit.
I don't. I like seeing them, but I don't actually like them. But then
Yeah.
like that's just where my eyes go, and I get stuck there for a second, and then like okay, I go, and then it's just like gambling, and then more to. I'm like, oh
I mean,
my
I'm
God,
sure you've
like,
talked about it on
Okay, but
Instagram and TikTok track where your eyes
Yeah.
are
So
in a
crazy.
video.
Yeah.
So it's like if you stare at a girl's cleavage for a second, even if you scroll through it, they'll go, he looked at the cleavage for a second. Let's try more cleavage.
Yeah.
And of course, it's going to work on guys. So my entire feed is
Yeah,
just all
that's
girls.
probably
with
why I get
big
sent all
boobs.
those dudes in
wanna-
skin tight outfits.
I wish there was a phone case that had a little flap over the camera,
Yeah.
the front camera, so that you could just.
Oh, that'd be kind of nice.
That's a great
Right?
idea.
It's like when
yeah.
old women and old boomer parents will tape like the post-it
laptop.
notes on their laptop
Yeah.
cameras.
Yeah.
There
Maybe-
is
maybe
You
they're
should,
right.
you should do it.
100%.
I've done a lot of
because they look at
things.
everything. Yeah, I don't. I saw your field profile.
I'm just going to start wearing sunglasses every time I look at. Well, let's have a look at your profiles. Let's see what you guys have sent us. So, first clip, Jeffy Z, if you don't mind pulling it up.
Can we preface this? This is also this was we had to censor what we sent because there's
Well, you said no music too, so
music and also we.
Well, thank you for doing that. On our last episode, pretty much every clip had music. So we'll see how much we can post. So this is a post by Sportsville Picks. You guys are big sports guys.
Yes.
I
We
know
love
you are.
sports,
You
yes.
fucking. We love sports. My girlfriend, after bringing me over to a family Super Bowl party, I have my life savings on the game.
Yeah.
Fucking hate this team.
And you can tell that was not mine because it says girlfriend in there, so it's definitely.
And you're not looking for that. You're just looking for something
Yes.
light. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we've established.
My situationship.
Do you
after-
guys get this worked up
No.
about sports?
I used to get that worked up, but eventually just like, I mean, I support a shitty team too, so it's like eventually a part of you just dies.
Damn,
And
who's
you're
the
just-
team? Do we want to blow
Hold
it
on,
up?
hold
The
on.
Chargers.
The Chargers.
They have like what to like a
a lot of
step
betting.
guide
No,
to not be weird.
they have to.
Yeah,
I-
they're trying
I-
to teach young
I-
men
I-
how to not be fucking sociopaths.
I think.
Yeah.
I
Keep
think.
the reactions in check.
I think these betting websites have to
Help
do this
out.
because there's been so
Oh
many
my
issues.
god!
Because look how far it goes down. Look at the. Jeff, can you
I
scroll
didn't
all
even
the way
notice
down?
that. Limit the
Help
live
out,
betting.
laugh off the losses.
Celebrate the
Celebrate
family.
with the family.
That's their
Don't
way of
brag
not
if you
getting
win.
sued.
Yeah.
This is so funny.
Yeah.
This is,
Well, okay, the rest is common.
Here's the
This
thing:
is
it's so
How to
hilarious.
not be a domestic abuser in 1200
how to not show
easy
that you're a
steps.
domestic abuser.
I will say there are a lot of we have a lot of. I mean, there's a lot of people that use sports as their only outlet.
Right, yeah.
So it's like
yeah.
if you got a family and a shitty job and you watch sports and it's like your life, then like they probably need to put that on there because there are people that just haul off, punch a wall.
the
And it's
number
like,
of clips I see of people beating the fuck out of each other
Yeah.
at sports games, I'm like, how do you care this much?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The team doesn't know you.
Yeah.
The owners don't give a fuck about you. You're literally a hot dog receptacle.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And the
You've been to
Me
the
too.
Midwest.
You know what I mean?
What's that?
She said me too on the hot dog receptacle. If you go to like the Midwest, there's a lot of great people out there, a lot of wholesome, but it's like it's a very slow, different lifestyle. It's you work, you go to your family, you hang out on the week, and that's what you
And
do.
you
all
watch the
day.
Are you
game on
guys
a
from the
Sunday.
Midwest?
Yes. What's up?
No.
No, we're from LA. We're from
okay.
Simi Valley.
Okay.
But it's like so that's the only thing they're super charged up and passionate about is like
Yeah.
the Packers winning. It's like there's not much else going on for
There
some
is
of those
nothing
people.
going
So
on with
it's kind of sad, but also it's like that's their life.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's also a whole world of things to do aside from that. So just getting
Sure.
so passionate about.
you escape the Matrix, Jeff.
But if you're in a
That's why.
poor
A lot of
Midwest
men are
family,
not. They're
no, I
still
get
in
you.
it.
I understand. I understand. Yeah.
I can't tell you how many dudes from our hometown like knocked up like a hairstylist, and they're just like they have a kid, and that's just
Yeah.
they,
That's it. Trapped.
you
yeah.
know. And yeah, it's a
And you envy them every day. Just
and you know what's funny? As we've done comedy longer, more and more people that we are like, oh, they have a like straight and narrow life and they're
Yes.
successful have
Yeah.
reached out and been like, so like, how are you guys doing? We're like, we're great. They're like, yeah, and then they like trauma dump all this stuff.
I'm happy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm happy.
So it's kind of it's
Oh,
been
yeah.
interesting to see that, and we also come from like a very blue collar town, so it's
Right.
we do know a lot of
I
people
will
that
say,
have had that situation.
for
you.
for someone who has like an average Joe life, like a straight laced life, and knock somebody up. This is like winning a bet on like, oh yeah, I want to sue. Like that's their glory. That's
yeah,
what
yeah.
they're gonna.
They'll spend
that's-
3 years bragging about that
Yes,
shit.
that's,
yeah, yeah.
that's gonna
Okay.
make that. My friend, I literally had a friend yesterday. He's like, "Give it up for me, guys, and this amazing bets I've had this season. Like the season's up."
Oy.
I'm not. I have the text. It was
had-
so
he's had
fucking
some great
funny.
bets.
He had some great bets. but,
What a
like,
crazy
I-
way to
like
behave. And
sending,
wait, just remind me again,
pictures
you
of your
have a
kids,
trophy
just
on your
bets you've
bedside,
made?
right? Yeah, just
Yes.
that's crazy behavior. But you got a trophy for winning in your
fantasy football.
league.
Yes,
Okay, just,
that's well. It's a
just
big
double
deal.
checking. Sorry, that's,
it's the
I get
same
it.
league we've been in for 20 years. So
All right.
it's a
is it
family.
just you
Finally.
three in it?
Pretty close. It's our cousins and our other brother, and a couple other friends, and we might be the most tame of the group. In terms of like bragging rights, So I also will say this is the problem with this is like this is probably a compounding of losses, right? When you're gambling, when you're sports gambling, you lose
The
a bunch of
spiral.
them, and then you're like, oh,
I
I'm down
know.
$1,000. That's my kids.
Yeah.
So it's like a compounding thing, and then like if they put a lot of money on it, and then they lose, they're like, fuck, they got to work 50 more hours at the factory.
The
Or
weirdest
just
thing is
a-
that the algorithm actually put this forward for you. It's not because of the sports or the betting element. It's just because you like seeing women cry.
Yeah.
Isn't it? That's your thing.
I was going to say the cleavage.
Can I say I really like the laugh off the loses line? No sulking or blaming refs. Act like it's just for fun, even if it isn't.
Yes, because
Mask your violence.
That
Your
actually,
brimming violence.
some of that advice makes me more mad than
Yes.
the actual losing because it's like, yeah, have fun. It's like I just
Hey,
lost $100.
we just took your money, but have fun. Yeah, that I don't like the.
everybody.
It's like-
I don't like
your
the
mom-
snarky.
it's like your mom
snarkiness
telling
to
you
it.
to go punch the pillow. It's like, no, I want to
If we
fucking
scroll
punch the
down to
wall.
the comments, I guarantee there's going to be like average Biden voter or something
Yeah.
like that. You
A lot
know,
of laughy faces.
he's just a chill guy who loses at gambling. Sometimes.
That's actually kind of funny.
Man. All right, let's go put up in a clip, shall we? Let's have a little look and see who's next. It's either going to be one of mine or one of Jenny Z's. Jenny Z and Jeffy Z. The Z's are all around
Oh, this
me.
is mine. This is motivational.
Oh, okay.
I was
Girls
like-
Gotta Eat podcast.
Yeah, I was like, I'm
Nice.
gonna put something motivational in here because why not? And also it's thought provoking. Let's go.
Okay, that's our specialty.
Yeah, no, I know.
We provoke
Look at
some
you guys.
character in a movie of your life, what would the audience be screaming at you to do right now? we've all been there. Like you're watching a movie, you're watching a TV show, and you literally just want to jump through the screen and grab the person, and be like, chase her to the airport. You know, don't go down in the basement. Whatever the thing is. Like,
It's always a hot guy giving this advice.
like you can get your head chopped off. You are that main character in the movie of your life, and there's something blindingly obvious that the audience would be screaming at you right now. So what is it?
Clean up the
That's
puke.
it.
Oh,
Don't fuck the girl who puked in your car.
See, okay, I appreciate the sentiment of this clip.
Well, do you feel like there's something in your life, like if you really looked back?
Leave your brothers.
Great, I
Yes,
love it.
that would be
do
my-
it
Great,
right
another
now.
unfunny white guy out there.
I want to know because this is your clip.
Yeah.
So, because you said this was uplifting. So, what was the uplifting thing that you took from this?
What are you saying? What is the audience saying to
Yeah.
you?
What's your main character
Stop eating
audience
dairy.
shout out?
Number one, stop eating dairy for sure, Jenny. It doesn't do you favors. I think it was for me. It would be much more like, stop doubting yourself. Stop wasting your time. Just do the thing. Right?
Enjoy the things you're fucking
Just
doing.
do the
'cause you're doing
things.
amazing shit.
Yeah. If someone was watching me and then they saw me doom scrolling for 2 hours, they'd be being like, "What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Get out there!"
I love giving.
I'm your audience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love giving
You're my
shitty
audience.
motivational advice to people. It's one of my favorite things to do.
He
I love
does.
it.
Or it's just
L-
like, you're
let
not as
them.
far away from your dreams as you think. Like I love just dropping that randomly on people.
Alex
Just-
has like a whole like list of Rocky quotes he knows.
Yeah.
That'll do.
Is that the third message you send to girls you match with?
Yes,
Or
you're
is it
not as
just-
far away from your dreams as you think.
Hi, I'm your dreams.
Yeah.
I'm not looking for
Well,
anything serious.
I probably
You're
work,
not that far away
honestly.
from your dreams. If those
That'd probably
dreams
work.
involve anal, I'm on board.
Yes. Never actually done it. Haven't been
Oh
ready
no,
for
because
it.
you're
Yeah.
super vanilla, right?
Yes.
I don't think I'm super vanilla. I just,
He's
I
just
think,
emotionally detached.
I think,
Yes.
No,
Yeah,
there was
that's it.
there was one time. There was
I think
one
the
time.
cooter is so beautiful and majestic
Wow.
the way it is.
Okay.
That doesn't. I don't need to go elsewhere.
No one, don't ever call it that ever again.
I was trying to give flattery to it. I think it's a beautiful. The Goo Gash is one of my favorite.
Oh my god.
It's a lovely, majestic.
He's
I'm trying to
Man,
master
if
that.
you saw this guy on Hinge, ladies, think about it.
I'm
Really
trying to get my
think about
10,000
it.
hours there, and then I'll move on to the.
Protect your axe
He's got the
wound,
cooter shooter in
okay?
his pants too.
You know, we call it poisoning the well because like if girls will see like if they see him, it kind of like these kind of look like we associate with him. So like it just this is how it happens.
Well, this
right?
happens all
Or
the
they
time.
just like, man, that was weird. What about these two?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, they.
I like the outside. Maybe the inside's better.
It does poison it because like me and Alex probably have the most different personalities.
Yeah.
But like if
You prefer
Which is
anal.
weird because you
Yes.
both
Yes,
you all
of
have the
course.
same signs.
I know.
Yes.
You
well,
guys all have the
Geminis.
same chart.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's a problem right there.
yeah.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
Cancer rising Aquarius
Yikes.
moon. I dated
right.
an astrology girl.
Oh,
We've all
she
dated
immediately
an
was
astrology
like,
girl.
You
give me
know
the
what
top
Alex's
3.
favorite sign is?
What?
The Sagittarius. There you go.
She wants to laugh.
I think I'm wet. Oh my god. Or I pissed myself.
Or a clip
Or
Taurus.
incontinent.
My
my biggest
clit tore off. It was like, I don't want to be in this room.
my problem though
We
is
have that
this,
effect.
Come back. No, you keep doing this to me. I'm fucking out of
It's the opposite of you looking at the condom in the trash can. It's like, okay, never
I'm like,
fucking mind.
Oh my god.
Wait, babe, let me show you the puppy I found over there.
If you left the condom full of cum at Jenny's house, she'd burn it.
I would tie a knot in
incinerate
it
it.
first. I always
First off,
tie a
I'd be
knot.
like, why is there this condom full of cum at my house?
We didn't even know. So he just came over to like have drinks. And
I just walk in my door and you're like, hey,
Don't mind me.
drop it.
he was just dropping off an Amazon package.
Look what I did.
I will say
love
back
it.
to the clip though. It does annoy me.
Wow.
It does annoy me that this main character guy. Like, of course, it's like like great hairline, hot dude. Like,
He's not that hot.
he's a good-looking dude.
He's an attractive
He's
dude.
all right. Yeah,
he's
but
got
he's not-
Middle Eastern strong nose, strong brow.
It's a
kind
strong
of,
nose for sure.
It's
He-
kind of that.
That is the nose emoji, by the way. If you ever like put a
Yeah,
nose
that's-
emoji,
he
that
does have
is
the nose. Right there.
the perfect nose emoji on your Apple.
Sahil
is
Bloom.
good.
Are you jealous of him?
No, it's easy to be motivational when you're a tall, hot dude.
You don't know he's tall.
I can assume he's tall.
Wow.
Tall guys have it
seems
so
average
easy.
height. He
Yeah,
seems
he
like
might
he's
just be, he
average
might be a
height.
short king
He
like
might
us.
be. He might be
What's his
slouchy.
name?
5'9".
What's his
Sahil
name?
Bloom. Yeah, we have to Google how tall is Sahil Bloom.
Jeff.
Google.
No, I'm kidding. We don't need
Goops?
him.
I love it. I bring on one kind of hot guy, and they're like, no, fuck
Yeah,
that
Mitchell.
guy.
It's
Ew,
only Mitch.
no,
It's
gross."
only Mitch.
I don't mind it. I'm just
But
saying
then
it's
titties
easy
show
to be
up, and you guys are
motivational.
like,
I'm surprised
man,
you're not
I
into
feel
that.
great.
Because I feel like uplifting. You guys are all. You all work out. You all you be big into that, and that community is very into their like
Yes.
kind of. Seize the day. Come on, bros. Today's the day to do it. Get
Yeah.
your ass up. Blah, blah.
I
And those
know,
guys are
I
often
like it.
attractive.
I'm all
There
for
is
it.
there is kind of a fatigue where it's like there's
Yeah.
there's now people that do it and they're just like total grifters. Like the funniest thing, I graduated college and the guy that how tall is he?
6'2".
6'2". I
Damn.
called it.
Former
baseball
baseball
Former
player.
baseball
Yeah,
player
okay,
as
yeah,
well.
he's
Okay,
not.
Yeah.
Easy to be motivational. When it's like, I just get whatever pussy falls in my lap all the time.
Wow, you are
it's not all
coming
about
off
pussy,
real
bitch.
salty, bud.
He has that girl's puke in his car.
You're coming off real salty.
I know it comes off salty. But,
There is no in between. There's
but here-
Alex, who's a borderline sociopath, and then Mitchell's just like, I wish I could get girls.
I feel so
Okay, hold on. Let me say
I
this
should
real
have
quick.
had dairy.
You're a fucking loser. They're laughing at
This is you three are hilarious. You are very fucking funny to watch. It's
you. Is there
beautiful.
no truth in my statement though?
Oh my God! Stop doubling
cares
down on
so
it.
much.
Stop caring.
Yes.
I think.
I think over.
There's a fatigue.
Sorry, go ahead,
there's
Jenny.
a fatigue
Well,
of
I-
motivational people.
So if Jeff was being positive, if Jeff Leach was being positive, are you going to be like,
Well,
well,
I
this
know
fucking
Jeff.
Jeff guy?
I know
Here's the
Jeff.
deal. I think, like, for instance, when one of my friends says something about themselves that I know not to be true, I know it's
Yeah.
not a truth, or they're being down on themselves, I will absolutely catch them and go, don't do that. That's not who you are. You're fucking gorgeous. You're this. You're talented. You're
As you
achieving.
should.
You're thriving.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. But then, yes, forcing upon people, hey, here's what you need to do. You need to really assess your life because here's the reality. First of all, no one is the fucking protagonist of any story. Sahil needs to go and take some shrooms and realize that we're all fucking dust and none of us are shit. And so
Yeah.
you might as well just enjoy day to day, the present moment, because we're all going to fucking end up in
See,
the ground.
Jeff
But I
said
think
what I
that's what
said
he's
just
saying, though.
eloquently. That's what I was trying to get to.
Without any passion and anger
Yeah,
about
but
it.
I think that's what he's saying is like, if you could be in this moment and you could do anything, right? With instead of the audience, it's you being detached from your ego. What would you do?
And in the back of my head, when you said that, I was hearing the na 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 TikTok music. I'm like, yeah, man, you really. I do get a little frustrated by the over amount of like 20 and 30 something year old fucking, all right, well, congrats, you made your first million. That won't stretch very far. Teaching other people in the world how to fucking.
I'm so upset. There's so many positive young people in the world.
No. It's not positivity, but it's this concept of like, kind of like.
It's
here's
almost
the
condescending.
message.
Isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
But I don't think he was being condescending. I agree with what you're saying.
No, I just think that like, I think that the posing the idea of like, what would you do if you had like no ego towards it, or you didn't care what other people think, or all this stuff. It's like you would live such a vastly different life.
Correct.
Yes, 100%.
And that's the actual life you're supposed to be living.
Yeah.
So
All right,
I'm
so
always
quick
like,
round answer. What would your audience? We know what Jenny's audience. We talked about that. What would your audience say to you if you were the protagonist in your story? We haven't answered the question.
Stop being so insecure.
That's for you.
I
That's for
was
yourself.
saying that about him.
I think you're projecting.
I'm very secure.
I tend to get into loops, right? So for me, like it'll be like doom scrolling, drinking for a little bit was one. I haven't drinking a month and a half.
Congrats, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice.
So like
Pussy. No,
breaking,
So boring these days.
They've been secretly putting alcohol in his coffee.
no idea.
like for me, it'd be breaking bad habits that I have because I as soon as I get it again, I'm like, oh cool, and then I do it for like 2 weeks straight. I'm like, oh, what the fuck was I doing?
Yeah.
So that is probably my biggest thing, I would say.
about
I
for
was
you,
just keep going. Everything that we've
Yeah.
done in our life, like it was totally against the grain. Our parents were always just like, "Oh, so when are you gonna have like a family?" Or like, "When
Yeah.
you get a real job?" It's like, and now we, like we said, we have a lot of our friends be like, "Oh, so like, are you guys okay? Like, you're happy?" And like, yeah, we're great. And I know we're like right there. We're just keep
Yeah.
going. We're on the right track.
Can I pause for a second? He just said, I need to stop my bad habits, and then puts
then
in a
put-
You
nicotine
put in
pouch.
nicotine. There we go. Yeah.
I didn't notice that. The irony
Well,
was
listen, you gotta have some vices, all right? We need a little something.
what, like mouth cancer? Right.
Little Zan.
To the main character thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
What
I
would the-
jokingly, I
what would you
jokingly
want the
say
audience,
I
yeah.
jokingly say you're not as far away from your dreams as you think, but I actually do believe that, especially now. Like
Yeah.
one clip online can change your entire life. I mean, we kind of talked about it earlier. Morgan J is a perfect example of that.
Yeah.
He had one clip go viral. Morgan was
great.
funny before that. He
Yeah.
did things a little differently, but literally that one clip changed his entire life.
Correct.
So I very much believe, especially in the content world, it's like, hey, you really are not as far away as you think.
Yeah.
One clip will revolutionize your entire life.
One hot tour on someone's
One
dick
hot
Yes.
tour, yep.
Yeah.
can land you in prison for crypto fraud.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
was gonna bet money that you were gonna say they'd want me to fucking smash Clam right now. Like,
No. I mean, that's
give me
no.
some cooter.
He thought it, but then he was like,
Yes,
no,
then
I
he's
have
like,
to-
yes.
No, I
I've
took
done
it, but it's true. I mean,
Yeah.
it is a weird thing, but I like to say it jokingly, but it's like
I like that.
I think
There's
it is
like
true.
that
Sticking.
that meme of like the guy digging for gold,
Yes.
and he's like about
Yes.
to give up, but he's like one.
dig away
One
from the
dig
big
away
lump underneath.
from a
Yeah.
big
I
lump.
think I think for us especially because we're so close to our hometown that like we've always just had that like what the fuck are you guys doing?
Yeah.
That like we've worn off the initial thing and now it's kind of like and now it's actually like oh we got a light at the end of the tunnel.
I,
Right, right,
I have
right.
a friend up in Seattle. He's one of my best friends. He is a physician's assistant at the children's hospital up there. Great
Yeah.
job, helps out kids, gets to do everything he wants. But even every now and then, he's like, I love my job. I love what I get to do. But the actual like corporate end of the medical business and the industry is the worst part about this job. And I actually envy more of what you guys are doing because you do not have to deal
Yeah.
with that. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, eventually it's that's a coveted
Grass is
job.
always greener, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it truly is. So it's like, all right, I'm happy. I'm happy with what we're doing, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
Nice.
I love it.
All right, let's get another clip up.
up.
Let's see what we can do in this last 10 minutes. We've got 10 minutes left.
We'll try to take.
Oh, okay. So this is one of mine. This got suggested to me. This made me laugh because I just remembered. Do you remember Jessica Simpson?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. And do you remember that she had a music career for a period of time?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
So I was
She
comparing
was
you
a
guys. You
singer.
and
Yeah, Ashley was
well,
better.
she
but-
sang. I don't know whether she was a singer.
Okay.
And I just remembered, like, this makes me laugh because when I look at Taylor Swift, I get in trouble. Every time I talk about Taylor Swift, a bunch of Swifties come after me. Listen, whatever. I've given up caring. I just think she's a great songwriter, yes, but so fucking mid as a singer, a performer, a dancer. It just lets me down every time. And it made me laugh because I was like, oh, God, this is a new thing. Like, the industry just loves elevating middle-of-the-road fucking mid-talent white women because they always have to have a white chick on top of the pop industry.
Yeah.
Can never be a woman of color who, on average, generally have better fucking voices and
Beyonce.
abilities.
I was going to say Beyonce and Rihanna would argue, but
Even if you remove Beyonce from the thing, they're just pound for pound.
100%.
But then I was like, there was a period during my childhood where Jessica Simpson had a very successful music career.
Yes.
And this made me laugh a lot because of that. And this is by A__Freera has uploaded this, but I think they stole it from someone else.
Do it. Arrange to stir and do it.
All the people freaking out.
I mean, that is a tremendous dub.
It's a little
It
instrument.
just keeps going.
You get the idea. We can pause
Yeah,
it.
it is.
I think it might be Francesca Ramsey.
Oh, is
Because
that
she
who it
was
is?
doing these for a little bit.
This is just so
A.
funny.
Ferrera?
It
I
says
love it.
doublage by A. Ferrera, but maybe someone else. I just
Maybe.
I've been trying desperately to get my algorithm to finally just give me the old shit the internet used to give me that made me
Yeah.
cry.
Yeah.
Bad lip reading, love bad lip reading.
Great.
Love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Taking a really simple concept, but then it can be applied to anyone.
So funny.
Was there any like guilty pleasures that you guys had back in the day, like artists that you fucking Jessica Simpson was?
launched a lot of ropes off to her.
Oh, thanks, Al.
And he's back, ladies and gentlemen. But like
Follow your
people
dreams.
from your childhood that you idolized, who now, especially in the modern age, are like just they were either never that talented or you found out they're a piece of shit. Like right now, I'm following this Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds,
Oh, yeah.
Justin Baldoni story.
That
That's
was
very
crazy.
close. Isn't it crazy?
Oh, it's
And the
insane.
website his lawyers launched with all the receipts, all the text
mean,
messages. That's just
You have to.
that's a downfall of 2 careers for sure. And,
Oh, yeah.
100%.
like
Also had to go out of she had to go out of her way to do all that too.
oh, for sure.
It's crazy.
She
And so
intentionally.
did Ryan Reynolds as well to be
They
like he had to be
maliciously-
that
yeah.
insecure to be like I'm going to destroy this man's career
It's also
because
like-
my wife wants to fuck him for sure. Like it's like
for sure. Yeah,
Probably.
for sure.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
He's
He's a
No,
good
no,
dude.
no.
He's a
no,
good-looking
no.
dude.
Definitely does.
Don't be
I don't
insecure about that,
know.
man.
I
She's a
think
good
I'm
looking
on-
dude.
I think I'm on Blake Lively's side, but that's just me.
Oh,
How?
Have you read all the? Have you read the 364
Nope, and
page?
that's how I'm gonna keep it.
So guilty pleasure. I mean, I was a big NSYNC fan. growing
Okay.
Loved
How
them.
many of them
But
are
we
they
were-
all still alive
We
now?
were 8. They are.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were young.
But Aaron
they're all
Carter's
still
not.
alive.
He
died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was Mitchell's Eskimo brother.
No, wait, no. It
Well-
wasn't. Was it Aaron Carter? No, it wasn't Aaron
No,
Carter.
Aaron
his the little
His
one, the younger
brother.
one.
Yeah, the young.
Yeah,
No,
Aaron.
I think
Oh, no,
Aaron's-
yeah, Nick Carter
Nick
was the
is-
other one.
Nick was a
Nick is
backstreet.
still,
was the
Nick is still
brother.
alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aaron died.
Yeah.
But apparently there was a lot. I mean, there
Some
was all that
shady shit
Nickelodeon
in
stuff.
there,
I'm
yeah,
sure he
yeah.
also got a brunt of that.
Oh, yeah, no, they're all-
100%.
They're all
Um,
damaged.
Not a good, yeah, but like NSYNC was probably my biggest guilty pleasure.
Would you go and see them live today?
I don't see a lot of concerts.
Right.
I'm not a big concert guy. I know you are.
I love a concert.
You were trashing like white female pop singers, like always at the top, and that is right down my catalog.
Sean
on my
loves them.
spot of all of them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You have
Every
the taste of a 13-year-old
Yes,
girl.
100%.
Yes.
Yes,
Love
that's
Who's
been the
your,
running joke.
who's your go-to when you're karaoke? Which one of those queens are you? Which diva?
Taylor Swift. They went to a
went
Taylor
to a
Swift
Swift
concert in
concert.
high school. Like
Back
they
when
were
she was
big
country.
Swift-
But it's like all eras.
And we
I'll
were
go
in college.
Madonna, Katy Perry, Lady Gaga, Britney,
Yeah.
Katy Perry.
No
Did you
diversity.
say that
Shakira.
twice? Wow, you're really into Katy
Yeah,
Perry.
no, like right down the list. I have
What
a
about the
whole-
bit where she shaved her head and dyed it blonde and then pretending like she was part of the hip hop crowd for a minute? Did you catch that? Where she
Katy?
started, yeah, Katy Perry had a whole
Yeah,
period where she
Katy had a
started
weird.
using like.
Katy had a weird. They all kind of do that.
Katie's going through a weird.
Yeah, she
She's
is.
trying to be relevant, and she just can't. You can't be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you got like that's the thing. You have your you get a 5-year stretch like that. Like, let it go. You
You know
have
who
your run.
ruined her?
Go do something
It
else.
was unfortunately a
Orlando
fucking Brit.
Bloom?
No, fucking Russell Brand
yeah, I know.
ruined her, didn't he?
Woo.
I
That
forgot
was
about
that fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, Russell
Well,
Brand.
that's the one thing that's annoying. Is like, all right, if you're lucky in show business and you get 3 to 5 good years, just be happy with it. Like
Yeah.
you've made your money for the rest of your life. Just go chill, go do
Invest,
anything else.
chill.
Do the reunion tour.
Yeah,
Yeah, the reunion. I mean,
she didn't need to
Sell a
be.
bit of merch. The Verzis will be there.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
We'll get the
I'm
merch.
loving the nostalgia right now.
He needs something to wipe the puke up with.
Yeah.
What about you? Have you got someone from there who now you're like, oh god, I can't believe I used to love them.
I still love them, by the way. It's not like
mean-
I still do love them.
Oh, we can tell.
All, you know what though? No, I still occasionally listen to all the new metal I used to listen to.
Oh
I
yeah.
love it, and
The
I go to Incubus concerts.
Metal?
too.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
they're
Like
great.
a 311 type thing, or
Not 311. I was
Mitchell.
like corn. It was like corn.
Oh,
And then
okay.
it was Incubus. And now as I'm older, I'm like Incubus was clearly the
Sure.
better.
Better
of the
musicians,
two. Yeah.
better musicians.
I
But
will
Korn's not bad. Jonathan Davis not bad.
They're fun.
I
I'll
really
still-
like System of a Down.
Yeah.
Great.
But Mitchell hates like all that angsty
Also,
kind of music.
did you know
Weirdly
that he
enough-
has a coffee shop in Glendale?
I did not know that.
Or in Highland Park, the lead singer has his own coffee shop and a
Surge? Nice.
gallery.
Oh.
So
I'll check it
I
out.
will still go through and listen to Panic at the Disco's first album.
okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
that would probably be my.
I want to see you in eyeliner,
That was
man.
like a little. That was like a little
No.
after.
That was like right when
Me.
MySpace was big for us.
Yes.
MySpace
Yeah.
was big, and my song was one of the Panic at the Disco songs, and that
Yeah.
it's a great album. I can't even hate on it.
Mitchell had
It's
like
still a great
a
album.
surfer kind of rebel.
I
It
fell
was
in love
like
with the girl-
emo, yeah, like emo surfer
I-
rebel phase.
yeah. Which side did you part your bangs on?
It was a
The
double flop.
Flop.
Oh,
was an
the
all-around.
hockey
Wow.
kind
Oh,
of.
so
Yeah.
It was a good one. Yeah,
Yeah.
I grew my hair out because I had a really big crush on this girl, and she said she liked surfer guys.
Oh,
So I grew my
man,
hair
the
out.
things I did.
Yeah,
Oh,
and my
Bought a
brother's.
wetsuit.
I got into Bob Marley because the guy I liked.
Oh no!
Can I ask you a question? So
Yes.
I talked about this recently. One of my biggest regrets in high school was, and whenever you cut me off if you need to cut me off, was there was this girl that I blew my knee out in
Yeah.
sophomore year of high school, so very low confidence for a while.
Yes.
Yeah, the
you can
banana
show it
peel
too.
was.
Whoa. Okay.
Oh wait, let's brighten that up a little bit.
There you go.
Wow.
So we can see that.
There it is.
Wow.
Wow,
Quality.
dude.
Okay.
I literally
I
think that's
got-
the only picture because he
shit,
got
sorry.
rid of all of them.
I was so
was-
angry about that photo. I tried to smash
I
your
got-
phone out. That was
I got made fun of every fucking day by my brothers.
Aw.
Every day.
Lego hair, Lego helmet.
No,
We
They
had a
changed-
friend that we
they
called
changed
that.
my
though.
name.
It's like hockey hair.
No,
Yeah.
they,
It's a hockey
yeah, no,
haircut.
it's a cool hairstyle, kind of, if you
No.
played hockey.
No.
But no, my
If you're
brother.
Justin Bieber and 13, yeah, sure.
Yeah, no, my brothers changed my name in the house.
To what?
Because apparently it was such a disgrace to the family.
Yes.
Yeah.
From Mitchell to they would just call me Kill Yourself was my name.
Yeah, a little aggressive in these
Unalive
times, but
yourself.
yeah.
There you go. Oh,
Yeah,
Thank
now
you
it's
for
kind
the
of now
hockey
the mullet's kind of popular, but yeah, this is the same
it's
haircut.
not
I
a
had pretty
mullet,
much-
but it's like
It's
it's
just
just.
got to
yeah.
be missing the first 3 teeth as well. if
Yeah.
you're
This
going-
guy right here with the mustache, the
Oh
handlebars.
yeah, no,
has it,
I would
yeah.
fuck
I
that
know,
guy.
I know who he
in
voted
a
for.
heartbeat.
He's got a Tesla. Listen, can we see if we can get the last clip of the boys
sorry.
up? Let's get the
Yeah.
boys' last clip
I was going
up
to say, sorry,
before we
we're
wrap. No, you don't need to apologize.
we
We've had so
ramble.
much fun talking.
long-winded.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Listen, if we're laughing, we're having fun. It
one
doesn't
is
matter.
it?
We-
Yeah,
the
wait, I do need
clips
to know
are
what
there.
happened to your blown
Is
out
it
knee.
this one?
Oh,
No,
I'll
that's
tell you.
mine.
Okay.
That's mine. Yeah.
This one.
Oh
No.
wait, can we watch this one? It's really quick.
Wait,
And
Yeah,
it'll
sure.
make everyone happy.
Let's do
The
it.
one this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
But then we'll get to theirs.
Yeah.
It'll make you all full of joy.
POV. She
You think
thinks
she's singing you a love song, but it's actually a threat. And this is by Christine M.J. Bay.
I get that feeling inside my heart. It's gonna be a juicy fire. Juicy fire.
That's it.
That's great.
That's me every morning. My
Gonna be a
girlfriend would probably attest to
juicy
that.
fart.
That's
okay.
what they need to make famous right there.
Oh, and this is yours. This is your last clip.
This one of them that popped up, yeah.
This is
Okay.
my testicular cancer.
Can we show this, Alex? I know your feet is heinous.
Yeah, no, this one's fine.
Okay.
Testicular cancer. Testicular with 2 double L's, with a double L cancer uploaded this. This is going to be a doozy.
All right.
Kanye, every
It's
2
just-
months.
It's nothing crazy.
Oh, okay. I
Just
thought it
him
was
losing his mind.
Just
Yes.
Yeah, it's true. Every 2 months he does it.
If you looked at his Twitter feed recently, it's pretty wild.
What
Like
the
he-
fuck is what the fuck is going on?
He
He's
deactivated it.
mentally
He's
ill.
not mentally ill. He's
He's
bipolar,
mentally
right?
ill.
They actually
Yeah.
banned him.
Yeah.
I think Twitter actually banned him. But yeah, no, he was just going off and saying a whole bunch
Oh,
of
man.
wild stuff. Don't get me wrong. There are a few things that were actually funny, not the
I'm not sure to
anti-Semitic
be like
stuff.
we're actually
but there were a
true.
couple things that were like, that's actually a good joke if you
He's
look at
throwing
it.
like rap jokes. Yeah, he like throwing like
He
rap
was like
jokes.
dissing people, but then it would be like, some like,
Yeah.
I hate everybody.
Jew and
yeah.
Jews.
Yeah, and it's like, all right,
They're
well, you don't need
bad.
that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
The
Yeah.
irony that X kicked him off for posting
For being an
neo-Nazi.
Well, to
neo-Nazi
be banned
posts.
on X, you have to do some wild ass
Well, he was
shit.
doing that, and
Yeah.
then someone said last night he was like posting porn or a bunch
Yeah.
of stuff. So it was
Yeah.
like, I don't know what he was posting. I had looked at it earlier in the day.
Sure you do.
No, I tried to find what he was posting
Yeah,
to see the
sure.
shit he was doing.
I'm curious
but-
about your knee. You mentioned your knee.
Okay. Real
Okay.
quick. I don't know how much time we have. If we need to kick me out, okay. So
Okay.
in high school, there was this girl that was very attractive.
Yes.
And I blew my chance with her because I had no confidence.
Yes.
But she got me through some dark times. So she sat in
Okay.
front of me in Spanish class, and every single day, or pretty much every single day, she would whale tail it out.
What's whale tail?
A whale tail is when your thong is poking out of your pants.
I love that.
Pretty much
Got it.
every day.
Got
and
it.
I thought I liked the girl. I didn't know she liked me, and I just had no confidence
Yeah.
to do it. And then at one point, she sent me a picture. She's like, "Hey, I went to the beach and got all sunburned." And she was a year older than me too, so she was
Yeah.
a more
This
mature
one you had to
woman.
What
pay.
a-
This one you had to pay to send a text. by
Yes.
the way.
Whoa.
She sent me a picture message. I was like, I just got really sunburned at the beach. Like, what? I was like, do you want to see it? And I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, sure. And then she sent me, and it was like her backless, and then her whole bikini
Little
bottom
cheek.
whole cheek was exposed. Show me.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I realized the other day, do you think she was like? I had heard that girls will intentionally put out the whale tail.
Yes.
So I
Yeah,
just
you
put
can't
it
ask
together.
me. I wore like goth clothes till I
Yeah.
was like 22. Okay.
Well, maybe okay. Then I'll
Yeah,
ask Jeff.
ask this
He's
guy.
he's
Yeah.
well cultured in women.
When it comes to thongs, I mean, I know all
yeah,
about
I mean,
yeah.
my thing for getting a guy to like me was just to tease them incessantly, and then when they were like, "I like you," I would run.
Create a
I'd
voodoo
run
doll with
away.
them and
The old Helga and Hey
put a
Arnold.
spell on them.
I would
hex on
do
them.
tarot, and then they would show up, and I'd be like,
burned
"Ah."
this Incubus CD for you. I hope you like me.
Nothing says love like corn.
I
Yeah.
posted on MySpace about
Alex
the
is
way I
wondering-
want to be buried next to you. So.
Alex is wondering if she did it intentionally.
Yeah,
Yeah, of
100%.
course.
I
Yeah,
think
that
no one's
stinks.
unaware.
That
that
stinks.
It stings because it already was like like, oh, I missed my shot and didn't ask that girl up. But then to know that she was doing that intentionally.
Question: have you ever tried to look her up? Do you remember her name? And have you
She's
ever
married.
reached
And
out?
she's
Okay,
married.
yeah. So leave her alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Yeah.
You missed your
No,
shot.
I just thought we should say it because.
Oh no, I don't mess with anybody that's got a girlfriend or anything. I don't mess with them.
Okay,
That's,
He's
okay,
got
cool.
standards.
I have
They
standards,
are
yeah,
low,
yeah.
but he has.
I do have a weird moral code of it, but yeah, no, I don't mess with anybody. I don't.
Right,
I don't
okay.
like that Mr. Steal Your
Yeah.
Girl stuff. It's,
Yeah.
It's
No,
weird.
so definitely field is not for you. Do
Yeah,
you mind if
not
my cuck watches?
Yeah, I can't. That's not my
You
jam.
got to be more interesting.
Damn, bro.
Come on.
We're pretty
Again, I'd
straight and
rather have an
narrow, guys.
intimate relationship
With
one-on-one
no
with
commitment.
someone.
I'd rather have an intimate
Yeah, but I'd
relationship
rather-
where I
but-
get to know you, but I can leave whenever I want.
Correct. But
That's what Alex
but
wants.
I'm honest about it. I'm upfront. You know what you're getting into.
That's how
It's
you
not like
justify
a-
it?
You are literally quoting the fuckboy pamphlet of like I was open and
But
honest.
I
don't
disagree. I
understand.
disagree.
It was her fault.
No.
You know what hurts is I know there was like quite even during our friendship where there was years where I spoke at least
Oh, I
like
know
that,
you
not
did.
like that where I was just like I'm being transparent.
being
I'm
really
just
open
saying
and
sex and
honest.
friendship. That's what I can offer.
Yep.
But
Even though
it
I
is
take you
fuckboy
out to
stance, bro.
breakfast,
It
The
is.
only
and
reason
then
I
I
disagree
and then I
with-
tell you how nice you are.
I
and
disagree
I meet
with
your
that.
I
friends.
really enjoy spending so much time with you, and we have great chemistry.
Yeah.
But there's
Nah.
nothing here.
There's
Yeah.
really nothing
But I
here.
am gonna fuck 12 other girls this
Yeah.
week. Yeah,
No,
I think,
I
yeah.
don't do that many. No, the only reason I disagree with that because I think a fuckboy
Yeah.
is someone that is not honest about it. I
No.
think they'll be like, yeah, no, they'll leave it vague and be
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, and then you go 6 months and they're like, what? No, I thought this was just like we're just fucking.
Wow.
Like that, I think
yeah,
is
No,
worse.
I
get you.
think-
there's different. There are
I
shades of
think
grey. There are shades of
that
grey.
is
no?
that's level one. But
Oh.
the ultimate fuckboy is the one who's like, I think you're so awesome. I think you're so great. I'm just really not in a place to do this right now. And then you know what? And like you just tell me when you're tired of this. They always do that. They go,
That'd be Sean.
yeah. They'd be like,
I see it more as a. I see. You're looking at the wrong way. I see it more as like
oh, thank
a.
you for telling me.
You're not
the woman.
You don't get it.
Bro, you do not want to go down this route, dude. You will not win this one.
Now you know
Go
what.
Super Saiyan. You just fucking.
Now you know what it feels like to be that woman.
Oh my God, the poor women you've dated. Those poor women.
Well, no,
Technically, we haven't dated. We've just smashed. That's all. We're going on dates. Don't put any intimacy on it.
Dude,
Go ahead.
she's really awesome and great, and I feel like I can open up everything to her. I can't wait to find someone exactly like her in 3 months.
Yeah.
No, well,
You're a
I
fuckboy.
see
It's
it-
okay.
I see it more as like a rehab, where it's like girls get out of a relationship.
I'm gonna tell you right now, you're not helping yourself.
I'm kidding.
No, you're not. No, he literally says,
he says-
I'm
he
like
says-
a rehabilitation center. Like I fix them up after their relationships, and then
No,
I
no.
let them go back into
I
life.
said where I thrive is usually a girl that gets out of a relationship.
Yeah.
Maybe she got burned. The guy something like it was a rough
So
heartbreak.
she gets burned
Right.
again.
Who wants to question her trust in every man?
jumps
on a
lighter
Yeah.
fire.
So instead of her dating a bunch of people or whatever, I
Yeah.
am at least something stable and fun, and she can heal.
I'm
And
great.
build relationship and feelings
Yeah.
for you, and then you can ultimately place a barrier in
No,
front
no,
of her
no,
and
she's
go,
still-
"Your fault, bitch," because I told you at the beginning.
It's impossible. Women can't have feelings for the same. They're still getting over one heartbreak, so during the healing process, they can't like another guy. It's
Alex,
not
the
possible.
voice of
They don't
women.
have-
Okay. I
I can't wait
I
to see
mean-
you on Betch's podcast. They're gonna sign you up. Listen, guys, you've been fucking hilarious.
It's
it
been
has
great.
been fun. We've had
Thank
it
you.
enjoyable.
Thank
and
you
if
for
nothing
coming out.
else,
mean,
we
I can't wait to see your special.
Honestly, you know what? Our special is
We really don't talk about a lot of this. Like that's the funny part.
very. I don't even want.
Yeah, I don't think you should talk about this.
It's honestly more. It's more family friendly. It's
Okay.
it's like PG-13, but it's all like just about our
Jesus
family and
jokes.
just having fun. Like
Yeah.
it's not.
Yeah.
Our special is muted compared to how we are.
It's like family. Us growing up doing construction for my dad's business. Like a
Yeah.
lot of things like that.
You'd be
so.
shocked at how wholesome it is compared to
Okay.
a conversation with us.
you need to do the next one needs to be the complete opposite of that.
I
It needs to be
completely-
the
yeah,
opposite of
yeah.
that. So March 7th is the rough release day.
Yes. Yes.
If guys want to follow you online, if any of the ladies and gents watching out there enjoy you or they thems are enjoying you, where do they find you?
You can go follow us everything at Virzi Triplets, VIRZI Triplets. Individually at Alex Virzi.
At Sean Virzi.
Mitchell Virzi.
Plugging
Sean
your if you're
SCAM.
into this, he's plugging his individual DM.
Yes.
And
If you're
I'm
looking
on
to be
Tinder.
if you're looking to be really rehabilitated,
Oh my god, it sounds less like a rescue and
Look,
more
it
like a
is-
kill shelter.
It
if I'm
is
honest.
true.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That pussy.
I keep trying to bring it back.
Oh, man. Only if it looks like a pumpkin. That's the only way.
Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you check them out. The Virzi Triplets, at Virzi Triplets on everything. The special's coming out. Currently, the name is roughly
either
Man,
man,
children.
children, or
Jenny, it's such a
men-
good name. I don't.
man
we're-
to child.
Men to
Men to
boys.
boys.
Men to
Men to
Boys.
boys.
Men to Boys.
Might
yeah.
literally change our name to that.
Yeah.
So.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like
I'm really
it.
good at this.
Thank you. guys.
Make sure you find Jenny Zagrino as well online and go and check
Jenny
out all of our live
Zagrino.
shows. Any live shows coming up?
All of our stuff's on our website and Instagram. Virzi Triplets.
Yeah, we have a show on the
VirziTriplets.com.
8th at a.
When is this coming
in
out?
Laguna?
In a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
That's vague. We'll just say
That's not vague. That's literally 2 weeks from now.
Laguna Beach Brewery.
14 days.
Yes.
Yeah. Laguna,
cool.
Laguna Beer Co. is off the top, and then I'd have to look at the rest.
And
We'll be in Austin as well,
VirziTriplets.com,
yeah.
JennyZagrino.com
Yep.
to find all of the live dates. JeffreyLeach.com. I'm going to be doing a residency in Vegas. And then the Comedy Cellar. End of February 24th through March 3rd or something.
Oh, we're gonna be in Vegas. February
talk
22nd.
after. We'll talk after.
Oh, let's get together. Let's
Yeah.
get together. We'll do it. All right, guys. Love you. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Don't be afraid. See you next time.
Wait, Alex, go rush in before you just speak.